Hello everyone, as we drop back into the base here. Welcome to the Titancraft server. I, as always, am Rogue Torso, and I am coming to you from Tango Tech's Patreon. If you would like to be a member of this fantastic community, I will leave a link to that down in the description, and you can do what you need to do to get on here, and you should. It's a great place to be. Anyway, been a couple weeks. We've been doing some work, and I think we're just going to jump right into it. So, it is time we did some farms. So, one of the first farms I want to do is an iron farm. And the reason is we have a community iron farm here on the server. You can get up to 9 stacks of iron ingots per day, which, as you can see, I've taken advantage of. But I'm 1,200 blocks out from spawn, and I'm getting really tired of going back every day. So we're going to do something about that. And why is there quartz in there? That should be over here. Okay, I digress. Anyway, so first farm, iron farm, but we need 3 villagers, and of course we have these 2 yahoos over here. I need to name them, but what I've done is I've got a breeder ready to go. So it is back here. So we dug into the wall. This is the elevator that goes down to our beacon. So I don't know if I'll just blend it into the floor, move it out. I'm not sure what I'll do. But for now, I just put some trapdoors under it. I'm not going to go down there very often, like I said, unless I turn it into a mine. But we have a villager breeder right here all ready to go. And I can't remember whose design this is. I'll look it up. But basically, we're going to plant a bunch of carrots in here, which I should have brought with me. Those guys will farm up the carrots. They'll throw them to each other. Eventually, they can see 3 beds, so they will reproduce. These trapdoors will be open. The babies will run off to get to the beds. They'll fall into this chamber, and we'll have them. So for now, I'm going to leave these closed because I'm going to have to bring these guys up. I'm hoping if I can get them in this room, it'll be easy. But it's villagers, so who knows. So let's wrangle some villagers. All right, get in the boat. What? Not both of you. All right, now we'll just break the boat without hitting these guys. No big deal. Come on. There we go. What? Where do they go? Where are you going? Come back. Come on, come on. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. There you... they both get in there again. All right, let's try this for a 3rd time. Break the boat. Hopefully without hitting them. Over the boat. Really? That's not even possible. How about here? There's one. All right, there. All right, let's get the other boat. Don't get in. Don't get in. Ha! Beat you to it. You thought you were going to get in there. All right, let's take this guy. You know what? He's running off again. All right, let's get you boated before you, like, dump yourself in lava or something. And now we can take this guy over here. Okay, so we've got these 2 boated in here. When I break their boats, they should try to go to the workstations, which are in there. So let's see. And that guy, where is he going? All right, are you going to get in there? Okay, he's just fine. Now, let's see. Why are you being... Lost his job. So let's see. Can we just break it now? And there he goes. Come on. Go get a job. Why? Why are you going up there? There we go. Okay, now they need something to plant. So let's get them some carrots. You should be able to take this. Okay, there's that. Now let's get these guys jump started. We gonna get one right away? Come on. Oh, I think I saw him. All right, now, eventually, he should see the beds and try to get to them. And he'll end up in this little chamber here. Okay, so we've come along a little bit here, and we've got part of our iron farm here built. Now, this is an Avamance design. I looked it up. I've been following his tutorial. Let me get up over here so you can see a little better. What I like about this design is it's very compact, and it actually looks pretty nice. It also has an automatic sorting system for bone meal, which is your poppies, and then your iron, which goes right here. So that's what this little setup is. Okay, so basically how it works is you'll put 3 villagers in here, which is the part we're ready for. We have our little staircase. There's workstations and beds in there, so if I let them out of that chamber, they should come up here automatically. I've got to wait till they're adults, because babies can actually fit through this gap, but adults can't. They see this as a full block for some reason. But they shouldn't be able to get through here. And then we'll put a zombie in this little spot right here with a stair over the top of him. So he won't be able to get to these guys, but he'll scare them all the time. And then the not zombie killing, the golem killing chamber will be up here. So I'm going to have to dig out this ceiling a little bit. That's fine. I'm not too worried about it. But what I'm waiting for right now is I've got two villagers. So I got to wait for him to grow up, and then I got to wait for a third to grow up. So that's going to be a little bit. So I'm going to keep digging out the top of this. Get ready to go for the golem killer, and we will go from there. Alrighty, so we have 3 guys all grown up now. We have the farm off. I don't know if I showed that, but if you flip this lever, it pushes glass in front of their view of these beds, and so the farm shuts off. You'll see hearts in there, but they'll no longer breed up any new babies, which is good. So we can shut the farm off when we don't need it. But right now I've got 3 guys all grown up, and we've made this little staircase, or not so little staircase, however you want to look at it, that goes up here, and it should dump them right in there, and they should not be able to get back out. So we're going to try this. I'm hoping that they'll either see the beds or the workstations, and they won't give me any problems. But we're going to shut off this over here. I know, right? I just said villagers not give me any problems. Famous last words. Okay, let's take this out, and let's take this out, and see what happens. Look at this. I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe this is happening. Look at that. All 3 of them went right in. That's not going to happen again. Okay, so we will... Oh, we can't do that yet. So now the only thing we have left, and it looks like I put the blocks away, so I'm going to have to go grab them again. We need to put a floor. It's alright. Well, we can put 3 regular blocks right here. Like so. And then I need some trapdoors for there. And I will grab those things, and then I will be back. Okay, so we should have everything we need now. We're going to come in here. We're going to drop in the rest of our trapdoors, which don't look like they would be watertight, but Minecraft physics, y'all. We're going to put water there, which should flow that way, and right out the door. We'll get another bucket of water. There, that should flow everything to the middle. And then the one last thing we have to do, can I hit this? Is put our lava. So this will be our killing chamber. So the golems will spawn. They'll get swept into the lava. When they die, everything gets collected there and runs through the filter system. The only thing we have left for this farm now is to get a zombie and a minecart right in that general area. So I'm going to work on that. And we'll be back, because I don't think this is going to be easy. Things don't spawn near fast enough to make this easy. But we'll make do. So I'll be back when I have a zombie. Okay, as you can hear, and let's turn sounds down just a little bit, because I wouldn't have heard him coming if I hadn't. We have a candidate. So this little mister here, do I have a name tag? if I did, it would be over here. Yeah, I was upstairs doing a little work, cutting some trees down and stuff, and sure enough, he spawned. So, I do not have a name tag. You better hold something, dude. I don't think I have a name tag. Do I have a name tag? Does not look like I have a name tag. What can I give him to hold? Will he take a cap? A broken cap? Oops. Come on. Yay! So I believe I said earlier they won't be able to get out of there because they see that as a full block. Looks like they don't. So, once those guys go to sleep, I guess I'm going to go back up there and put another block in under that just to keep this from happening. I don't want to close it off completely because I want to have access to these guys. That's why I made them masons, because I'm going to use them as masons. I'll put a stairway or something up here that I can. But we've got this all ready to go. We've got a slab right here to keep the zombie from hitting these guys. Okay, I think I got it. I had to breed up a new villager and got him up here. Oh, we need to break all this redstone. All I had was redstone blocks on me when I was fighting with this guy. So let's get rid of some of these, like so. Yeah, so we got a new villager in there. That little guy, he won't take a job or anything for a little bit, so I won't get golems right away. But he should be able to get us started. So let's. I need a minecart. And then let's see if we can get this guy where he belongs. So I should be able to do this. Like so. So he's in there on that half slab. Let's put a block there. I need to replace my leaves. And we need to get all of this tore down. Okay, I will do that off camera. I'll replace those leaves and I'll be back when we start getting golems. And it works. We have a golem burning up there right now, and the villager hasn't even grown up to be an adult yet, which I'm impressed with. So the way this works, we've put in this little temporary ladder here. We'll go up here. So if we look up at that filter, that'll filter out the poppies. So as soon as that gets full, they'll start coming into this composter and then end up being bone meal. Then the iron dumps over here. So we have 9 iron already. 12 with the one I killed. When I was fighting the villagers, one of them spawned a golem down here, so I ended up having to kill that. But yeah, so we got iron. Now eventually we'll tie this so that it drops into a water stream and ends up out here in the storage system. We've already got a place for it. We've even got a filter in place, but I just need to work with the water streams and get those working. But that is another project. But we have a working iron farm. Now, I have left the villager breeder running for now. I want to get a couple of villagers because we've got all these cod that we're making and I want to have a place to put them. So we're going to get a couple of fishermen to trade with. And did I just break that? Oh, good. We're going to get a couple of fishermen to trade with. That's what's going to go over there. We'll get a couple of more masons. And I really want to get some clerics so I can get redstone, because that's going to be a thing. We have to do this whole storage system. It's going to be a lot of iron and a lot of redstone. And I don't have a raid farm. I have access to one, but I don't really want to go there all the time. So we're just going to find a way to do that ourselves. But yeah, our first farm is up and going. 2 if you count that one. So feels pretty good. We'll get the storage system up so it'll start dumping in here automatically. And we'll work on something else next. Alright, so we're here in the base, and I was actually getting ready to go to the shopping district. But I had totally missed this until I was packing. A little thank you from Cash and Sober. So the story here, I took about several shulker boxes full of stone and cobbled deep slate to them yesterday. I had it laying around and they needed it, so I took it over there. Totally unexpected, they left me this. So, oh wow. Full diamond gear plus elytra. Full sword. This I actually need. I broke mine during the dig where I dug out the iron farm spot. So, yeah. So that'll be very handy. So, thank you, Cash and Somer. Really appreciate it. Like I said, that pick will come in handy because I just broke one and a set of backup gear. Even though I'm not wearing diamond this year, but we'll put it on a armor stand or something and save it. So really, really, thank you guys. It was nothing to donate that stuff, but I appreciate the gift. All right, so we have come to spawn for a couple reasons. Number one, we want to get our daily iron, which hopefully this will be one of the last times we have to get this, because the iron farm will keep us supplied. But since it just got built, it's still kind of building up, and we need to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Yep. Okay. So there's that for the daily iron. The other reason was for our daily rockets, which are actually outside. But first we're going to go up here. I have never had a shop on Titancraft, and I didn't want to build one this season either. But with all the Guardian stuff we're getting, I thought it was worth it to try and at least sell a few of the extras. Now, we have a public Guardian farm and stuff, so I don't expect to sell a bunch. But they've got these little kiosks that were here before start, which is awesome. And basically what you do is you come in here, you put your stuff in these barrels and put a price on it, and you can try and sell it. So we picked these 4, and we're selling all our Guardian stuff. So let's see if we got any sales. Doesn't look like we do. So we had a couple of sales real early last night, but I just thought I'd come check on that while I was here. So let's go get some free rockets, and then we will head back to the base to do some more work. Love this drop. All right, we're going to go get our free rockets, and then we'll be back. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to rename this sword. I started going through and renaming that I need to enchant. But I started renaming some of my tools. Obviously, I haven't done that one yet. Maybe I'll do that here in a minute. But see the mistake I made here? I think I missed a T. And it's a bunch of levels to rename it, which kind of sucks. But we're going to fix our mistake. And instead of pointy, it's going to be pointy. There. Rogue's pointy stick. So we're going. So we are right now boating our first potential fisherman, this guy back here, over to a little trading area. Now, this is probably where this will be permanently, but I don't know what it's going to look like long term. So we just made it out of some prismarine blocks for now, and we'll make it look better when we get the whole theme in here. We're going to try to do this in the least painful way possible. I'm hoping that if I let this guy out back here, and actually, let's make some little walls just to make sure that we don't cause ourselves more trouble than it's worth. I don't care which of these he goes into, as long as he goes into one of them. So, where he can jump up, right? So we should be able to break this. Go into one of them. There you go. Okay. There's one. Alright, so after a little while of trading, and it looks like I got some experience I didn't get. Glitchy. Anyway, we've got these guys all traded with. They've all got the COD trade. I've got it locked out right now. 2 of them are masters. 2 of them are just experts. They just went in there. So we got all those guys. So we should be able to make plenty of emeralds, like those right there, off of these guys, which is great. I remember having a few of these guys the last time I had a Guardian farm, and it was pretty much unlimited emeralds. Now, like I say, I don't necessarily need emeralds, but I like to be able to get my own. So that's what I'm going to do. This thing is not going to leave me alone. So now we're going to start working on these guys. So we already got one guy back there, child. We're going to go turn the breeder back on. We're going to get 3 more because I want to be able to get some redstone from those guys. I got my masons up there, and I know where there's a bunch more masons, which is why I wanted all of the emeralds. Because I know where there's like 50 masons that I can go trade with for quartz, which I'm going to need a lot of. So we're going to do that. But these guys I want available. So we're going to work on that. And we'll come back when we got these guys all ready to go. And one other thing we've been working on. So we took out all the chests and all the filter system up there. Basically, any item that comes out of the iron farm now is going into that dropper. It has a clock on it that anytime there's an item in it, it'll spit the item out down this water stream. It goes into a water stream that flows under here. Hooks up with a water stream down there. Flows this way. Ends up in this water elevator. Goes to the top and then goes back across our item filters. So all our iron should now be ending up in here. And this was only at 24 a little bit ago. The iron farm is a little slow. But I wasn't expecting it to be unbelievably fast, so I think it's okay. And the tutorial did say don't put it 32 blocks, or make sure you put it 32 blocks away from every other villager thing, so I may have to move this eventually. But there's another golem right there. So when he's done, we should see some more iron show up in there after a little bit. So that's kind of the general idea. We'll have water streams underneath that take all the items around this way and end up back at that water elevator. And then that is going to flow back around this way through all the filter systems and rotate around that way. And this will all be buried under a build that I need to get started one of these days. There's going to be a huge build up there, and then everything else comes off of that. We need to get this moved. We need to get that moved. We need to get that moved, and we need to get that moved. So I'm going to work on probably getting those farms out of the way right now. We're going to have to move a couple of water elevators or just plain take them out, which is probably what we'll end up doing. That one I already did move. So it was in these 2 slots. I've taken that out, and now the drop is there and the up is there. I did that because this doorway needed to be wider. So now I have a full 4 or 6 slots to work with, which is great. So we'll put some more farms out there. So yeah, it's starting to come along. We're getting some of our infrastructure done, and we'll move on from there. So I'm going to keep working on getting those clerics ready to go. We'll get those guys to master level, and we will go from there. So we're getting some progress today. Okay, so our storage got expanded. We'd been storing all of our guardian drops right in here, and we didn't have storage there yet, so we went ahead and filled in all these filters. These, I do not have anything in the filters yet, so I don't know that I'm going to bulk do glass or gravel or sand. Gravel or sand I might, glass I won't. And these I may not either, because I don't know that I'll have farms for them other than the iron. But yeah, so that's working now. So I've got this guardian farm, and I've got a lot of the sounds turned down, just so it's not really distracting. Ooh, didn't want to pick those up. So now instead of going into these chests, which I've emptied out, it goes into this hopper, and I'll show you the redstone up here, and this is why I've got the sounds turned off. So basically, anytime there's an item in here, you get a signal. It extends this piston, which has 2 observers facing each other, which makes a clock that empties out. I had to put a little bit of tick delay on this. With a 1 tick, it was sometimes jamming the observer over there and just leaving it, and so that wasn't a good deal. So we had to put a little tick delay in. I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't have quite the steady stream of items I thought I would. But yeah, so I did that. And then again, that water stream goes straight over this way. Actually, I had to jog it a little bit, but it ends up somewhere over here in this water stream and goes around just like the iron does. So yeah, our storage is taking shape. I like it. I like it a lot. We still don't have the villagers done. I'm still working on that. I've been trying to work on some of this other stuff in between. But we're coming along. So I'm going to continue to get some work done because I'm really feeling good about this. All right. With that, I think we're going to call it an episode for today. I know a lot of farms, not the most exciting episode I've ever made, but stuff that needed to be done and stuff I've been spending time on. So we will get back to more building and making this place look like I really want it to look when we get to the next episode. Till then, thank you for watching. Rogue Torso out.